Yo! Hello. Hello. How's everybody doing? Hello, Rafe. Hello, Embers. Congrats on redeeming first. Very cool. And of course, Rafe, you got yourself the warm up. Congrats on getting first for the warm up. Green his little business boy suit, going to work for the day. That is what I expected. At the very least. Unsurprising. Predictable. No. No, that's a good call. Good call to get there early. Oh, sorry. How's everybody doing? How is everybody? I want to know. This is the final drawing stream forever. No, this is the final drawing stream for the week. So I want to see where people's energy is at. How's everybody feeling? Calm? Chill? Stinky? If you're feeling stinky, then I got some bad news for you. I can do nothing about that. Did you see the picture I posted in Discord of the perfect birthday cake view? I did not. Let me have a look. Let me have a little cheeky peek. To the flavor regale. Yo! That's wicked. That's wicked. I love it. What the? I quickly looked to just a personal message and it was very weird. Not like concerningly weird, but it was just I just checked a message and someone said schmeenus. So yeah, you all have to live with that information now too. So yeah. But we may as well not waste any time. Am I right? I'm gonna have a quick sip of coffee, but then we'll get straight into our warm up and then we'll get drawing. Was it Danky? Danky? Who's Danky? In that case, no. Evidently, no, it was not Danky. Whomever that may be. Dan Key? Ah! I do, like, this is completely unrelated to anything we're doing today. Oh, he likes to make peanut jokes. I know many people who like to make a good peanut joke, but you aren't wrong. I don't know who Danky is. Is it like he's like a video game Danky? If so, then yes, maybe. No, it wasn't him. But because I'm going to PAX this year, as I do most years. He's a friend of Frosty and Arnie and them. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar, but I don't think I've met. I don't know if I've met Danky personally. Oh, speak of the devil, it's Frosty! Danky. Frosty, who's Danky? Educate me. I regrettably don't think not formally at least. Yes, I've not formally met Danky, I don't think. My favorite Stuart Little cosplay streamer is live. Yahoo! I look nothing like Stuart Little. I look like me. Actually, I kind of do look more like Stuart Little now. As a result, hello, Rethy. How is you? Beep, beep, beep. Can actually bring one of my grimaces, my previously drawn grimaces up, just so that I can get some imagery. Thank you for shouting out, Frosty. Thank you for giving the dino some head pats. All very important things. I appreciate. Hello, hello. I was going to say the thing I forgot. How we doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing? Danky is Danky. I feel like you would remember meeting them. I don't think I have met them. And that's why I don't remember meeting them. Oh yeah, no, doing alright, good. Good, good. The voice actress for Hecate from Hades 2 is gonna be at PAX. Hungry but good, stuck in bed. Maltas? Got a heavy Maltas. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the voice the voice actress for Hecate and the narrator for Baldur's Gate is going to be at PAX. And so my plan is that I'm going to do a little sketch, a little illustration for her. Oh, Millie and Skull, hello, welcome in everybody. I'm wearing glasses, thank goodness, because now I can see. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna draw a little Hecate illustration for her to have. I might update everyone on stream or in the coming weeks, just so that you all can see. But yeah, and I'm gonna share it. Oh, Millie! Thank you for shouting out Miri, Rathy. Uh, about to try cook egg drop. Ooh, I am sure you'll do great. I'm sure you'll do great, Frosty. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Also, Frosty, do you see a little companion on my shoulder? He's wearing glasses, so now we know he's actually Super Mouse. Well, the version of me that you see most regularly is not Super Mouse. So surely we're not making that mistake, right? Sure, or we're not making that association, right? Is that Stuart Little? No, Stuart Little doesn't wear glasses. What are you talking about, Frosty? You cheeky bitch. Hanging out with the legendary Stuart Little from the Stuart Little movie. Oh right. Oh, it's Alvin the chipmunk. Ah, good point. Good point. Very, very well played there, my friend. I'm drawing. So for those of you who have just joined, now I'm drawing me in my big business boy attire that I wear during the day. For those of you who know me personally, you will have a different kind of idea of what I wear to work, but this is normally what I would wear once upon a time. I said we don't know. Oh, fair. Yo, Boss Mouse. I'm not boss. I'm not the boss. I'm just a little grub. I'm just one of the little grubs. Is there a clue who it is? Is it ScoMo? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. How many points for a hint? What do you mean? There's no points. There's no points. No points for no hints. What? Because I realized that's not my proportions. No mouse bossing your way through life. I can be bossy at times, that's for sure. See, I believe Rathy. What? That's what he says, but he's actually the boss. Am I? Am I the boss? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm kind of just happy to be there. No, we gotta make this accurate. I say, still not adding pants to the look. I look like a. I look like a detective. What's his name? Poirot. This is great. This is what I wear to the office. This is my normal office attire. Ironically, no wheels, you know? This is my this is what I call the negotiator. It is my hold on. Yeah. You got it. Because I look like I felt like I look like um the guys from Pulp Fiction. But no, what I meant to put there is it's actually pretty cute. This has turned out cuter than I intended it to. It was supposed to look just dumb, and yet cute. I'll be back. Gonna try and get some things done while even with multi sleep in my legs. Nice. Get productive. Good luck. I believe. I believe. There we go. And I'm at peace. You'll notice I'm at peace. Never angry at work. I'm at peace. I'm only angry here. Ugh. Only ever angry here. Don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. Now I do. Now I know what this is. Get all the things done. Yay. Yay. Are you a blind mouse? Is this a cane? No. It's a blade. It's a blade. But it's at the weirdest possible angle. Hold on. Hold on, I got a better idea. I just had an idea and I'm gonna run with it. Trust me, guys. Trust the process. Cane. Don't be shook. No shook. No shooketh. Just had a better idea. Don't worry, gang. Because this will give y'all a bit of a hint to what my job is. You know, what I actually do for work. So for those of you who want to figure out who I am, hold on, hold on. I need the right color. There you go. There you go. There's my job. A little hint to my job. I'm a big business boy. You know, business is booming. What can I say? Business is booming. There you go. Me and my business attire. I'm a big business boy. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty accurate. It's a pretty accurate rendition. Sus. What do you mean sus? What's sus about it? What is the box? What do you mean box? There's no box. There's a car battery. There's no box. Something seems unbusiness about this. What do you mean? It's the most business a business boy can get. That's business boy attire. Another hint. Tire, car battery. Wink. How could it be sus? How could it be sus? Oh. Oh dear. I love the realization, Miri, of what I'm making reference to. the fears. Well, just just as a reminder, don't cross me. If you don't cross me, you got nothing to worry about. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, as I was saying before I started doing the warm up, yeah, there's gonna be the voice actor for Hecate and the narrator from Baldur's Gate is gonna be at PAX, so I'm gonna make her a illustration of Hecate and give it to her, and I'm really excited to do that. And I'll give credit where it's due. Cryo gave me the idea. I was chatting to Cryo about it because we both love Hades. Um, and I told him, and because he won't be going to PAX, it was just like, oh, you should make her a picture and give it to her. And I'm like, hell yeah! So I'm gonna make some art for Hecate personally, which I'm really excited to do because I've never really done anything like that, like fan art, and I'm such a massive fan of her work, so it just feels like just a natural thing to do. It's so yeah, I'm so excited. Like I was gonna be keen for PAX anyway, but this is a really cool opportunity to work towards something because also as other news, I did not get the content creator pass for PAX, so I will not be allowed to film inside the expo hall, which is totally fine. I completely understand their decision, and I'm not bitter about it. That kind of stuff never really gets me down. It's not the end of the world. At least in my opinion, it's not the end of the world to be rejected like that. I mean, I get it, Um, you know, I'm still relatively unknown. And that's okay. Next time, it just gives me something to shoot for next time, which is totally okay. And gives me, continues to give me aspirations. If I got it this time, would I shoot for it again next year? Who knows? Yeah. It's never the end of the world when you get rejected for stuff like that. And for me, I don't take it personally. I'm sure they received like hundreds of applications, and from people who are far more well known on Twitch and in the gaming sphere. So it's not heartbreaking. It's a shame, but it's not the end of the world. It's better to try for sure. Exactly, exactly. And I think when I applied for the pass, I had like what, like 360 followers, and now we're at 416. So like, if anything, it's also a good marker for telling me like, hey, you're doing pretty good. Like, and you're doing like doing better than you did last time. Oh, sorry, I was turning down music and I got distracted. Um, yeah, and like I think the last time I applied for PAX, I had like 100 followers. So it's always like a good um milestone checking each time PAX comes around, checking what my numbers are, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's way more than I thought it was gonna be, and that's wicked. It's always there's never negativity when it comes to the PAX application time, because they're probably like, oh god, it's Greymas again. Oh, he's bumped up since last time, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, and I keep like improving my application process and adding more new unique things, and I'm just like, oh, they're gonna it's gonna knock their socks off this time. And it's also, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to kind of see what's getting through, or find out what's getting through and what's not. So yeah, it's very hard to be negative about stuff like that. That's good mindset to have. I try my best. I also think it's not good to wallow in self pity, and especially for stuff like this where it's the end result is not make or break. I'll still bring my camera and I'll still do filming, but it'll be about Melbourne as opposed to being about PAX. And that's cool because then I can kind of go at my own speed and do it for me. And that's cool. Because it's one thing to make content because you're expected to make content, and it's another thing to make content just for yourself. So yeah. And then it means I can kind of focus wholeheartedly on making a really cool like poster or print for, I forgot her full name, but the voice actress for Hecate. And then, if I wow Hecate, then I'm just like, I've won. I've won. I bloody won. Hecate's impressed with my art. I have won life. You know, everything else is secondary. Hecate likes my work. Gasqueepy. Gotta fill in the colors for Gasqueepy. But yeah. Yeah, I was like, because with you, Miri, I was like, I sent you a meme, and I thought, I was trying to think, did I send you a meme or did you send me a meme mere moments before I went live? Then I remembered, yeah, it was me, and it was about me being annoyed by people who stand still in walkways. And I was like, yeah, that's on brand for me. But I was giggling because I was like, did I send you a meme about pushing an old lady down some stairs? I think that was somebody else. Um, I was like, oh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you would even turn up after receiving content like that from me. I send some weird, very obscure memes to people. And it's always a delight when I see someone sent me a meme. I think Printer recently sent me a meme and was like, saw this and thought of you. And it was like, it was the most me coded humor like I'd seen in a while, or that I regularly see. But like, it was so me coded that I was just like, yep, you got me. You got me. I support it. Yeah. Yeah. It's great. No, I love it. And yeah, whenever I get memes from people that I've not received memes from, I'm like, oh, I didn't know you would chill like that. Always makes me giggle. People being like, saw this and thought of you, and it's like a really horrible little, like, puppet Yoda meme. And I'm like, yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Miri gets it. But also, Cryo sends me some very homoerotic stuff. He's not here, so he can't defend himself. But it's true. It's true. He does. And he's like, you and me. And I'm like, Jesus. Oh my god! And I'm like at work as well. I'm being a big business boy, and then I just received like kissing while doing bench press, and I'm like, Jesus, what the hell? Oh, I have zero doubt. Yeah, but like, I don't think anyone would doubt Cryo and my friendship. Um, Based on the way we talk to each other, it's like it's very abundant. I'm astounded that I've been invited to his wedding. I've been astounded, and it's one of those things that like again also because Cryo loves Hades 2 as well just as much as me. It's it's one of those things that oh thank you so much for the follow Tina. Cryo loves welcome to the soup. Cryo loves Hades 2 as well, so I've made it like my duty that I'm gonna ask the voice actress for Hecate for the Witch of the Crossroads to bless his wedding and stuff like that. And it's like we're thick as thieves, the two of us. But then every so often, hello Leafy, how you doing? How you doing, Leafy? So indirect kind of kind of response to my previous stream where I had a coffee that just completely went cold like 30 minutes in. I'm actually using my Ember mug today. For those of you who don't know, Ember mugs are fantastic. They're technological marvels, but they keep your drinks warm, and they keep them at perfect temperatures. So I often use it for like green tea, because green tea you need to keep it at a certain temperature. And so I have it set to like 80 degrees Celsius, and it just makes the tea lovely. But I've currently got a coffee in there, and it's still warm. 28 minutes in, I have spat in the face of God. What about hot tea? Yes. If you're gonna call me a hottie, then save it, bitch. It's just talking about. I was just talking about you, Cryo, and how our friendship is so unique, and how it's like, we're just mates, and then also sometimes we're just like, I'll kill you. What? Oh, I meant the no, I meant the hot goss. Oh, yeah, our friendship. I knew you would summon Crow. I've said Crow enough times that of course, Crow would appear. I was talking about the Witch of the Crossroads and her being at PAX as well. And I pretty much from the moment you gave me the idea, I've been brainstorming what to draw, and I think I know. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Because I want to make it unique. I want to make it unique and fun, so that I enjoy working on it. And then also on top of that, it'll be a unique little piece for her to receive. Um, so my thought is, I consider my relationship with Grey to be closer to me being under the rule of a ruthless dictator. Yeah, it's how I like, it's how I like most of my friendships to be. Oh, hydrate with the sweet taste of drink. Um, yeah, it's how my favorite like dynamics work. Yeah, ruthless, a ruthless dictator, as it were. Um, penis potato. Sorry, someone had to say it. Yeah. So my idea is that it's gonna be like a bit of a like a Wojak a little bit. So it'll be a drawing of Hecate being like super cool and awesome and witchy, but then with a like a pog pointing sheep, cockspud. Yeah, big boss mouse energy. Yeah, he likes his friendships submissive and breedable, and I'm one of those things. Oh God, what? No, I like friendships that are just like I'll take friends. Cockspud. But then yeah, Wojacking like a Wojak sheep pointing at Hecate, being like all bling. You know? No, don't clip it. No clip. No clip. I do not wish to be cancelled again. They just let me back on Blue Sky. No. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you means. Oh, Wojak? Sorry that you're so old that you don't know Wojak. Point. Point and be like, oh! Like, hold on. Hold on, I literally have an emote for this. There you go. That one. So, like, the sheep that she can turn you into, just one of those pointing at her, like, oh! You know? And then Hecate being like, let us begin, or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that'll be unique. Ah, shit. Keep getting the line work. So that's my idea. You can love it or hate it. Constructive criticism welcome, but just know that if you critique it even slightly, I will cry. Hey, I just wanted to say, I wasn't listening. You sick bastard. How dare you? Unironically, I was talking to Wiki. Ah, well, let Wiki know I say hello. Wiggles! My favorite of the Cryo household. Which I feel is more a dunk on poor Lil Cryo than it is on you. About to make dinner. What are you making for dinner? And can I get some? Can you put some in a Tupperware into an envelope into my mouth? I mean, into the mail, then into my mouth. No, I won't. I refuse to let you interact with her. Yeah, I'm not allowed to chat with your fiance. Dang, brutal. Dang. But we friends. Doing pork 4/4 chops, chips, and veg. Ooh, lovely. Absolutely not. Why? We're friends. I need Wiki to help me cheat at cracked trivia again this year. Not after last time, you pervert. What did I say last time? What did I say last time? I literally don't remember. I want that. Yes, me too. Cryo's a fantastic cook, which is funny because he has no inner monologue, you know? Not what you said. Oh, it's not what I said. Is it what I didn't say? Is it because I licked my fingers and then wiped my eyebrows? Because like licked the tips of my fingers and then like up my eyebrows. Is that why? Because I feel like I feel like I'm getting is character assassination. That's true, but I don't see how an inner monologue helps with cooking. I don't know. I just wanted to be a dick. I don't know. You have an inner monologue now. It's me. It's because you licked your fingers and wiped my eyebrows. Oh, that? I thought that was friendly. I thought that's what friends did. Your eyebrows didn't look slick enough. I apologize. I apologize for believing too deeply in our friendship. No, I mean I could have let it slide. Oh. Oh, you could have let that slide? Really? I wouldn't have. But you weren't wearing any pants at the time? I don't look at my business boy attire. What do you mean wasn't wearing pants at the time? Has there been a time where I have been wearing pants? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? The hell do you mean by that? You've met me. You ever seen me in a pair of pants? No. Y'all kill me. What? How? We're having a domestic. We're having a domestic dispute. Are you saying I'm incorrect in saying you weren't wearing pants? Are you saying I'm incorrect in saying you weren't wearing pants? No, you're correct in that. I wasn't wearing pants. But how is that offensive if I've never been wearing pants? You just agree with me in a way that makes me sound incorrect. I feel like no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not trying to undermine your authority, Cryo. I believe everything that you're saying with an honest, truthful vigor. I can't wait for people to hear how subdued I am on stream. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. The fact that I mean, you're one of the nicest guys I know. I'm just gonna peek behind the curtain for a moment. Cryo is a lovely, lovely bean. But he's just a, I almost said the C word. He's just a, here. I'm so goddamn polite, you just bring out the worst in you. This can't be my fault. I can't be blamed for this. I don't want to say it. It's the one swear I always feel weird about saying, even though I am Australian. Yo, Gray. Yo, Cryo. Feel like something is coming. Something sinister and wrong. I'm not this way to anyone else. Why does that feel sinister? You're special. Thank you. No, this feels sinister. In the head. Damn it! Especially in the head. That's not good. That's not a compliment. And in my pants. Oh dear. Oh dear, this took a turn. This took a slightly sinister turn. Oh, golden boy full of pure chat. Oh, apologies. Full of pure joy and love. I do not know, detective. I feel as though that is a misinterpretation of the truth. Oh, oh, it startled me. Mon Dieu. The way this tablet changes things is very sometimes startling. It always takes a turn with Cryo and Grey. Sometimes, detective, yes, does happen. But we cannot always expect this. We have to expect the unexpected, detective. Grey and forged my shining form into a twisted, dangerous form used only for painful internal use. I do not know if I agree with it. Grey is, how you say, a good lad. He does the best that he can. Careful, Miri. If people play along, I end up switching target. Oh, be careful, detective. It appears that detective is attempting to change targets. Best be fearful. You do not wish to be the target of Cryo's aggression. But I got to cook. Good luck, detective. Enjoy your cooking. I will solve the case from here. Keep an eye on the goings on of Revachol. Miri is safe, for now. One can believe. Do not worry, detective. I wouldn't allow things to happen to you. I have enough to share with everyone but Grey. Oh, poor Grey. I'm sure he would have liked the food. That is a shame. But that is the way of Revachol. Ah, new grubbo at the station. Caramel popcorn chauffeur. I'll add it to the list. Thank you, detective, for such a insightful suggestion. Pickle with a giant feather. Interesting. What an interesting list. Oh, I'm free. I'm no longer Kim Kitsuragi. Popcorn chauffeur. Also, don't worry, gang. I will be bringing back Ratchet Drawers at some point. I was going to make him his own model for VTube Studio, but I realized that I could probably just make him work with his original OBS model, and it'd be just as good. So I apologize for the absence of a small goblin. He will be back. He has been on break recently. He's been helping out with brokering an agreement between voice actors and the Voice Actors Guild. Vacation. Well, not so much a vacation. He's been brokering fair wages and unions for people. So he's been busy. But he'll be back. He's been making sure that creatives get paid their fair share. And negotiations aren't going well. No, he doesn't know much about the real world, you know. He's trying his best though. It's not going bad because of him. It's going bad because of those money grubbing not unions, sorry, that almost sounds charged. No, money grubbing companies. And I can say it because I'm not Ratchet. Ratchet is very impartial and fair. Oh, draw a Pokemon for Galacticat. Ooh, Slugma. Hello, Ace. How you doing? Hello, Aces. How are you? It's lovely to see you. Gonna quickly fill in these shadows, and then we're going to draw a Pokemon for Galacticat. From memory, of course. I haven't forgotten the rules. But it is a gift for Galacticat. It is a Pokemon. Alright, Slugma. Slugma nuts. I knew it. I knew it. Someone was going to say it. And if it wasn't you, it was going to be me. Slugma. Is it? Yeah, because it sounds like slug and magma. My visa got accepted for Canada. And I'm fucking stoked. Hell yeah! Nice! That's awesome, Ace. I'm very happy for you. That's wicked. Oh, yeah, Canada. Canada! I remember one bit of Slugma, and it's like this bit. The sluggy bit. Remember to tame a battle moose. Yes. Yes, of course. Do not forget. Hope you bring a warm jacket. Yeah. Remember to bring a warm jacket, because Canada be cold. I tamed a local moose. Ah, good. Good, good, good. That'll be enough, surely. Norse. That's a little bit too dark. I don't really like to work in pure black colors. I like shades. Hi, Kyle. Yeah, it's Kryle. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Just draw a line through him. Yes. Do you have an ideal province? Oh, I'm wearing the suited hat. Suited. Hello, it is me suited. Every time I get suited, it's cause my Mix It Up knows that you're a fan of suited. Evidently. Get to drawing suited. I'm drawing Gary the Snail got evicted from his shell kind of vibes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Like weird little eerie bits. Gray did a great job drawing an animated turd. Ah, oh, Moose is snoring and I'm vibing to it. Oh no. It's not an animated turd. Whoa, that's so mean. It's Slugma. Slug my nuts. Boy. Got him. Got him. Kind of looks like that guy from Real Monsters with the eyes in his hands. He is kind of lumpy. That's a good thing. Some snoring moose relaxes, yeah. Crumb do be looking like that. Crumb? Crumb! My goodness. My goodness. Crumb! A slug! It is a slug. Oh, Crumb from Real Monsters. Sorry, my apologies. I thought you were... Can't remember Real Monsters too much. It's too vague to me. It's a vague memory, at best. I thought you were calling my illustration come. And I was like, you better see a doctor, you poor bastard. Grace drawing crumb stains from memory. See, Cryo, you should see a doctor, you sick bastard. You're very unwell. I'm surprised I remember Crumb's name. That was super impressive because I only remember the way Crumb looked. It's not my memory. You can't project significant health issues upon me. You cannot project your weird health issues on me. Imagine Victor Crumb from Harry Potter. I don't need to imagine him. I know what he looks like. I got a picture of him right here. Not this slug. You wish death upon me while I sleep, and I fucking mean it too. I hope you fucking die in your sleep. I hope it's on a day that's very inconvenient for you. Like you have to pick up a speeve. Got it. I hope it's on a day where you have to pick up a meatball sub. Or someone's expecting you. A postman is expecting you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I hope it's on a day like that. I hope you just fucking... You know, it's gonna be the day where you're like, I think I can sleep in the nude. Yeah, I think I can sleep in the nude. And then and then you wake up dead. And then the postman comes by and he's like, bad wagon for Quayo the Adventurer. Oh my god. Ass up. Ass and cheeks to the air. Ketchup bottle still wedged in your cheeks from the previous night. I think we're done here. I'm ending stream. No, you die an hour before you turn 100. Oh, that's brutal. Surely you just, lie and say that you are 100 and then die. Ooh, what's this? Hello, lioness. I drew a slugma from memory. Hey, how you? Your boy dreams of calling the way he pitches a tent. Wink. I eat many sus foods to trust my. I eat too many sus foods to trust myself to sleep in the nude. Honestly, I respect that. I respect that. A slug what? Slugma. Slugma beans. I don't know. I don't want to be rude like everybody else. Dreams of camping the way he pitches a tent. Oh. Nice. But if you sleep ass up, then you're not pitching no tent. Not with your slugma. That's for ding sure. Lemon by your lemon by your nightstand. Exactly where they left you. Detective comes in and goes, Cryo. Didn't expect this of you. He'll pitch my tent if I saw it. Nice. I don't sleep in the nude because my parents randomly walk in my room often. That's fair. You gotta be thinking of that. Is Archie. Schoolboy Archie. Who Luna is a big fan of. Actually, Luna's a big fan of most of the characters in this. Like Gasqueepy. But she's not a big... You know who Luna's not a big fan of right now? Me. You clearly don't remember how sturdy my tent poles are. I don't like the way you said remember. I don't like your use of the word remember in that sentence. I think all your characters are adorable. Thank you, Lioness. No, I was just kind of making a reference to Luna attempting to raid into me on Sunday night. I'd already raided out. So when I raided into her yesterday, she was like, Grey Mouse, I'm really angry with you. But rightfully so. Don't worry. She had every reason to be mad. And I was like, nah, and yeah. And then I recovered. I recovered my cred. Oop, that awkward. It happens. It happens. Because also my mix it up, I can see who is currently watching. To a certain degree, and not like immediately real time as well. So it's like there's a little bit of a delay, but I can kind of see who's in chat and who's watching, things like that. As I raided out, I saw her name appear in my chat, and because I knew she'd been promising to raid me and threatening to raid me for a very long time at this point. Uh, and so I saw her name, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble." Grey Mouse, I am really angry with you. Oh no, why silence? What did I do? Actually, what didn't I do in regards to you? That sounds dubious. But you know what I mean. What have I done? How can I make it better? Better not be monetary. You use my cat as toilet paper? Well, I needed it. I was out. What can I say? Jeez, you guys expect me to be the freaking Pope the way you'd speak to me. Think I'm freaking some sort of gosh dang saint? I ain't perfect. Had to poop. Why didn't you have toilet paper in your place? Huh? Had to use something. I wasn't gonna walk out with poop in my ass. Love how raid is a good thing on Twitch. I sometimes forget it's not always fun, wholesome thing and get really confused. Yeah, sometimes yeah, it is funny how we use it on Twitch as it is like usually a wholesome thing. Not always, but usually. More often than not, it is wholesome. I did, you're just blind. I'm not blind, I couldn't see toilet paper. I apologize if your toilet paper is like, really hard to find for a guest, then maybe your cat deserves to get a little bit poopy. Maybe not the cat. The cat doesn't deserve it. But you can't blame me for freaking using the hospitality I had available to me. Well, I'm a human. I'm not human. I'm a mouse. But you know what I mean. Just remind everyone at least once a day Captain America needs to stop saving the world to shit. True. And think about it this way. He's a big burly dude. He's probably shitting twice, maybe 3 times a day. I read Grey with malefic intent 60% of the time. 60% of the time. That's true. Yeah. That is true. I always get like an impending sense of doom anytime silent raids. Anytime there's a silent raid, as it were. The TP is in the cupboard behind your head on the toilet. Why is it hidden? If here's the thing. If it is behind a door of some sort, it is hidden. Don't lick me. Don't you lick me, sick bastard. To me, I have the object permanence of a toddler. If it is covered, it is gone. If it's in a cupboard, it does not exist. Also, let's be real. Yeah, let's be real. Wow. No, what's not hidden? These jokes, brother. That's so fucking cheesy. I love it. They just ain't hidden right. Oh, hidden right. It's stored there for tactical reloads. Tactical? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was conscripted the moment I took a shit in your toilet. I could never be a superhero. I've colitis and I always have to shit at the most inconvenient times. Why are we talking about poop? What's going on here? No, that's fair. Honestly, I feel the same. I feel like I don't know what my stomach is gonna do on any given day. You know, because you got poop on a cat. No, I didn't got poop on a cat. I was accused of wiping my butt with a cat, which I didn't do for legal reasons. I did not do. That's just good hosting. Right, if you have a guest in your house, you should make sure there's enough toilet paper for their visit, even if it means pulling out a new roll solely for that reason. I do actually, like, all jokes aside, I do agree with you, Rafe. Like, if the toilet roll is empty, then that that goes on. Like, that's gonna be remembered. And it's like, oh, great, I'm a guest in someone's house. I've been on their toilet. The toilet paper was empty. Cool, I've got a moment of panic where I have to figure out where it is. Usually it's pretty obvious where it is. But when it's not, then that's panic. And you don't want to have to, like, message your friend or, shout to your friend, like, hello, help, I don't know where the toilet paper is. And they're like, oh, it's out here. And it's like, great, wipe me. That's terrible. It's very awkward. If you use the toilet at someone else's house, 9 out of 10 times you're fighting a demon on that throne. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. It's always a day when you're there at someone else's toilet that your bowels are having the worst day of their life. It's half the reason I always keep tissues in my backpack. You know what? That's fair. That's smart. I wish Gray would stop talking to me while he's on the toilet. How do you guys know I'm not on the toilet right now? How do y'all know that my stream setup isn't just in the bathroom? It isn't. Just to be transparent. It's not. How would you know? I could be lying to you. For legal reasons, yes. He sends me shirtless selfies while on the can. Well, yeah, I'm fighting my greatest battles. If I'm shirt off, then I'm fighting for my life. This might be my final message. You know what I'm saying? This might be my last appearance. I might be graduating on that can. Might as well be with the quality you're putting out, brother. That shit makes me giggle, but damn, it hurts. I'm trying my best. Yeah, we all know it's in the pipes. That's where the most mice live. That's true. He almost said, if I'm shirtless. Yeah. I miss back in the days when you could fight for your life at the Barnes and Noble bathroom. What? What? What the fuck? That was a thing? People were allowed in the Barnes and Noble's toilets? We don't have a Barnes and Noble's here. Shirtless. Shirtless? What? Yeah, shirtless. If you take your shirt off while on the toilet, then you're fighting battles. We have a Dimmicks. That's true. We do have the Dimmicks, but the Dimmicks doesn't have a bathroom here in Adelaide, so I can't, destroy it and embarrass myself and get kicked out of the Dimmicks. Okay, for some reason, whenever you enter that store, you have to take the worst shit of your life. It's the perfect climate for pooping horrendously, I think. I refuse to shit outside of my house. I don't believe that, Crow. The amount of creatine you consume, I don't believe that. Not for 1 second. True, it doesn't have a bathroom here too. Hey! Yeah. You just gotta use the philosophy books. No, I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get banned from Dimmicks. Please, Dimmicks, don't ban me. I love your book section. I love your art reference book section. I buy a book every single time I'm there. I certainly don't shit in them. Oh god. And it was a whole meme. You could look it up and everything. Oh my god, goodness. I've held for a full 2 weeks. Have you not been home? Oh my goodness. I thought my chat was wild. Gray, what have you created here? It's not me. I didn't do this. I didn't freaking do this. I didn't do this. I didn't claim I wiped my ass with a cat. Silent claimed that. I'm just yes-anding. And my chat is always going to be more wild than your chat, because your chat are lovely, respectable beings. My chat is full of heads. Here's the difference, Miri. Your chat is full of lovely beans. My chat contains Miri. It's your fault. Stop shitting books, you heathen. Didn't deny it. What? I didn't read it. I don't shit books. True story, I once shit myself while it wasn't a craft store, so I ran outside and went to the nearest restaurant to ask them for their bathroom. You see, UC's not a funny illness. No, that's really rough. I'm so sorry. That's brutal. Alright, I'm calling it here. No more shit talk. No more talking about poop. Alright, we gotta be well behaved for like 5 minutes. The battle, yeah. I do sympathize. That's never fun. Now I laugh about it, but then it was horrible. Oh yeah, for sure. It's all you can do, you know. See, the day I joined here, chaos sprung forth. Chaos has always been here. Loki was one of my first viewers. Chaos has always been here. Loki is like... Loki's kind of retired from chaos lately, but Loki's the king of chaos. A lot of the time. I just followed Miri. Oh no, you weren't following Miri? What? Fine, can I talk about piss? Time for piss talk. I'm so mad to join their chat so that panic when they see my name. Yeah, dang right. Oh my god, you guys are the same wavelength. You both getting banned. No. No, I'm not gonna do that. Unless it ends the poo poo pee pee talk. One time I laughed really hard and got key lime meringue pie up my nose and it sucked the whole 15 minutes. It was a thing. Oh no, that's rough. I'll panic at Crow for sure. Crow does induce a bit of panic, that's for sure. Loki has good reason to retire from chaos. For now, he's healing. Yes, and we wish him the best of luck with his heals. Because he's a lovely, lovely being and I miss him every day. But I also want him to take care of himself. And he will refuse because he's a stubborn bean as well. Don't ban me. Stop trying to ban me, you And then afterwards, it was hilarious. Oh, good. Farts, vomit. Don't ban Rafe. Rafe's not allowed to be banned. Rafe has to be here. Stop banning people. Oh, it's finally happening. No, it's not finally happening, Rafe. Get over it. You're here for good. Stop being such a likable sort. You do not wish to be here. Stop telling me how to live my life. No. I'll always tell you how to live your life because I'm good at it. Living your life specifically, not my own. Ban proof. Thank you for that, Cryo. Cryo, I'm homophobic. I need to be banned. Lioness. Don't even joke about that. Even though it's very funny when you say it. Don't even joke. No homophobia in chat. Her kiddo have a word as original. Yeah. I'm getting comfy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it'd be cute as if I could tuck Evil Miri Bean into my jumper. So then Evil Miri Bean could be comfy too. Sobs while eating Werthers. Get ready for an ad. Project sauce. Y'all weird. Private. Oh. Home. Oh. Ooh, extra comfy. Yes. But currently you just have to sit outside in the cold. Like a dog. I don't know. Actually, you shouldn't leave your dogs out in the cold. That's pretty messed up. That's something Evil Miri would do. Because Evil Miri evil, you know? Someone once saved my contact as homophobic because she got upset at me and she's bi and I had to try to defend myself in front of a whole bunch of people without outing myself. That was awkward as fuck. Oh, that sounds like it would be awkward as hell. I'm so sorry that had to happen to you. To be fair, no one can cry while eating a Werther's. No. The Werther's needs all the moisture you can kind of give it. Oh, it's the one dude! Hello, John. Hello, welcome in Stranded's lovely community and Stranded themselves. Welcome in. We're Stranded. Hello, Orpa. How you doing? It's a raid. You're a mouse. Oh, I am mouse. Yes. Let me give you a shout out. Living in Shapes. Hello. Welcome. Oh, thank you. I do feel welcomed. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome to the soup. Ire Orpa. Hello, Orpa. How you doing? It's lovely to see you, Orpa. It's lovely to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while. Someone, I think it was Grace, said something rude about you. Me? Oh yeah, I did. Splendid. Heyo, how you doing? How was stream? How'd it go? Did you win? Rafe, hey, but I have the worst memory. Yes. Stabs the Raiders. Got to stay for a medical career now. Yes. Yes. But you had to do your own shout out. Rafe for mod. I'm not giving Rafe mod. Rafe. The first thing Rafe will do is ban themselves. I don't need that. I don't need that. Rafe has to stay. Very well. Had 2 lovely donations and line art doodles to give. Excellent. Excellent. Hello, let me get your name right. Nayorni. Hello. How you doing? Regret. Can a mod ban themselves? Now I'm curious. I don't think so. But I won't allow it. Thank you so much for the follow, John Atfield. It's lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you in the soup. We ran into each other in a different community in Cozy Witch, which is really lovely to have that kind of small world situation happen. I just saw John and I was like, oh, it's John! Like, as if we went to like a bar and it was crowded and I just saw John just there and I was like, oh! It was a real like pleasant surprise. We did, it was lovely. It was really, really lovely. I'm Rafe's campaign chief for the mod campaign and I will get Rafe modded. I don't know about that. Every time someone wants me to be a mod, I die a little inside. Don't worry, Rafe, you're not being a mod here. You made the poor choice of making me mod. That's true. I've already made one bad decision. I won't make another. Gray, can't you read? It's pronounced Nayorni. Yeah. We did lovely vibes. Yes, it was lovely to see you. Yeah, obviously it's Nayorni. This guy, am I right? So rude. People tend to struggle with it, so no worries. Oh, thank you so much, Nayorni. Is there a way you prefer it to be pronounced? Because I can always try. I could always try. But it is lovely to have you here. Please get comfortable in the soup. Today we did a little chicken noodle soup. Just keep it simple. I just googled it. No, a mod cannot ban themselves. Ah, well then maybe Rafe will be getting mods someday. Probably not. Hello, Captain Horny. What? Iorny. I could really go for some soup. Well, we got some chicken noodle soup here just for you. Gotta get yourself a little bowl. We've got the eternal soup to draw from. Don't boo that, Rafe. You becoming mod. Don't worry, you're not going to become mod. I'm not making you mod. And you're not getting banned either. So you can stop asking about that too. I should say, for those of you who do not know me, hi, I'm Grey Mouse Inc. I'm a Australian illustrator and mouse, currently working on a long-form comic series known as Ratchet and the Beanstalk Brigade. The series follows a small goblin rogue known as Ratchet, that's him, as he uses beans and beanstalks to steal gold from giants. This comic is based on a D&D campaign that never had a conclusion, and now has become a long-form comic series following the character that I played, Ratchet, as he forms a little team of goblins and learns to befriend them as well as be kind to himself. It's a story of friendship and goblins, among other things. No, that's the wrong way to say it. 3 feet soup tube. Yes, it's a 3-foot soup tube at your request. What if I kidnap Silent and hold them hostage until Rafe is modded? I don't care. You kidnap Silent, you can have him. You can have him. Honestly, I might get some chicken noodle soup. Sounds so good. Yes, get some chicken noodle soup. And some either ciabatta bread or, what's the word for it? The other one. Sourdough. Sourdough bread. Either or, both really good with soup. Ciabatta. Yes. I was booing the fact that mods can't ban themselves. Well, tough cookies, friend. You have to stay here. Because believe it or not, I like your presence here. Don't do anything cool. We're going to add currently running as well. Oh, but why did you want me to get to be mod so much? Grey's actually really wholesome. Don't be fooled by appearances. What? Do I not look wholesome? Do I not look cute? Oh my god, the soup tube, yes. Now just like Gray's. Oh, I prefer my cookies chewy. Fair enough. Make sure you toast the bread before you dip it in. Yes, toast it. Toast the bread. So hungry right now, could probably go make dinner type stuff. Yeah, should probably go make dinner. Fair enough. If you do, enjoy. Take care of yourself. Because you the best. You the best. And it is very lovely to see you. But take care of yourself. Stronded comes first. In Stronded life. Laters. Enjoy your luck. Need to know basis. You don't need to know what. Oh, on a need to know basis. I ate fried eggs with chili crisp and then soaked up the excess of the oil with a tortilla. Ooh, that does sound nice. Sounds like a threat. It is a threat. It's Orpa. Of course it's a threat. Orpa wants to know, because Orpa wants to know how easy it is to become Grey Mod. Because Orpa wants to become Grey Mod. Because Grey Mod's, you know, the mods for Grey, best mods this side of Kentucky. Orpa has nothing but Orpa is nothing but kind to me. What do you mean? I don't trust it. Orpa is suspicious. At the best of times. Let me tell you. Be a grey mod, have a straight connection to the Yakuza. That too. I slapped him like his dad should have slapped him. What the fuck are these ads? That is weird. That is a strange ad. I don't know how or why I ended up as a mod. It's because I like you. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, Cryo, I like you. So I thought, yeah. But to be fair, Giggles is also a mod. So, you know, take it or leave it. Okay, ads are over. Welcome back, Linus. He likes the cut of your jib. Yeah, I would like to not believe it. Well, you can choose not to believe it, but you'll continue to be mod because you're my friend. Believe it or not, believe it or not, we are friends. Then I can prey on that hope. Yes, but you cannot because you will always be my friend. Friends forever. And therefore mod forever, unless you do something messed up, and then, hey, my hands are tied. But let me tell you, if Torin would have messaged me privately and said, hey, you need to cut Cryo off, I'd be like, say no more, queen. You're gone. I gotta figure out something for dessert now. What do you got in terms of desserts? Chucky? Chucky? How much more messed up do I need to be? At least 7 more. At least 7 more messed up, you know? 8 if you can. If you're brave. Really random, but I watched Death Becomes Her today, and it was so good. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's fair, but Torin accepts my aggressive flirtations. True, it would take a lot for Torin to be like, yeah, kill this man. And then I'd be like, yeah, no problem. I have frosting, but no graham crackers. And that's what I really want. You want crackers? Have you ever seen it? I haven't, no. I haven't, but I am glad to hear that you have enjoyed it. No soup emote. I need one. I do need one, don't I? You're right there, Millie. You've got a soup emote. How do you have a soup emote? Do you have a cup of milk emote yet? Have you finished that? And if you finished that, have you finished your Miri Hank Hill drinking I don't know, that Dragon Ball Z character? Because that's Miri's claim to fame for me is that clip of Miri saying saying that a character from Dragon Ball Z has a slurpable head. I think that's what you said. I don't know. I may be embellishing. No, I don't, but I need to. You do. You do. Make it happen. Make it happen, or else. Shakes my little fist. Mod Rafe, I'm hungry. That's a great vote, guys. Nice work. Goobers. You goobers. This is one of my favorite emotes I have. That's a cute one. Brainstorm your idea here. Here and Melanway making soup in the cauldron for the shades. That's cute. That's cute. I do like that. That might be a bit too detailed for a emote, but I do like that a lot. Okay, eat Rafe, everyone. Oh no. Oh, Hecate. I'm learning the digitals now. It's so hard. There are so many settings. That's true, yeah. You'll get there. You'll get it. You're a smart cookie. You'll get it. It'll be easy eventually. I thought I was voting for my new boyfriend. Too many buttons. No, not enough buttons. There need to be more buttons. I literally have a little hand controller here. That is all buttons that I use just for things. For Hecate. Oh yeah, the Hecate, like the Hecate drawing. Her and Melanway making soup in the cauldron for the shades. That'd be really cute, actually. I do like that idea. And I was planning on doing like a little picture of Grey Mouse me meeting the voice actress, like as a little picture that I can get her to sign. I thought that'd be cute, and it'd be like a nice little way of being like, "Oh, can I get your signature?" As opposed to being like, "Oh, can I just get a photo?" Which I feel is a little bit impersonal these days. Um. So yeah. Where you cry, no, no cry, no cry, me we. You'll get it. You'll get it. You're the best. You did explain your idea, but as I said, I was talking to Wiki. No, I like it. I like it. I like your idea a lot. I think that's very wholesome, and I think it also makes the most sense as the kind of thing that you can give to someone who very evidently will not know who I am, which is very fair, and I would be genuinely shocked and or surprised if she was like, "Oh, you're Grey Mouse." That would scare the hell out of me. So I want something that's purely Hades based, and I think that's a really good idea. Cryo. How do you always end up with cannibalism? Sometimes people are unique. Fun fact: Pedro Pascal is currently in Sydney. That's pretty cool. That is a pretty fun fact. Um, Nothing I can do about it though. Nothing I can do about that though. Have you seen the B movie? This is for science. Stop voting on these mad votes. I was put to a vote. Not my fault. This democracy is ran by cannibals. What? Can still hear you, so don't plot against me. Oh. No time to scrounge for dessert. Quick. Let's steal Rafe's dessert. Munch it all up. And then those of you who were committed to cannibalism can munch up Rafe. So chat has seen the B movie. Yes. Dumbocracy. Yes. Oh! What? Don't worry about it. Get your little dessert. Enjoy your dessert, Rafe. I thought we were voting to eat all Rafe's food, not Rafe. That's fair. That does feel misleading as far as votes go. You can't eat the dessert because, as Grandpa, I always have sweets hidden for Rafe. True. Why would Rafe ever have desserts if they go to Grandpa like Grampy Cryo? Grandpappy Cryo. Grampus. Like Krampus, but Grandpa. But Grandpa themed. I usually don't like to have an opinion on a movie, but I haven't seen the B movie and Emoji movie are my exceptions. You know what? Fair enough. They do suck. They are awful. And I do blame the B movie for the eventual heat death of the universe. And laissez-faire perception of bees nowadays. Because anytime anyone sees a bee, they're like, oh, you like jazz? And it turns out to be a wasp, and then it stings them, and they're like, I hate bees. The Emoji movie sucked horribly, yeah. I think that was the start of, like, the spiral down in terms of movie quality. The B movie was at least funny, yes, yeah. That I can agree on. The B movie, oh my god. Are you a cannibal? Lovely. Absolutely, I love cans. No, only if Grace says yes. I'm not a cannibal. I do not agree with cannibalism. I find it to be dubious and kind of messed up. This is my humble opinion. Which is very humble. A very humble opinion. I have a phobia of bees. Ah, interesting. That's how I feel about Grey. What? What? What do you mean by that? I'm like, what's for dinner? Wiki says you're cooking. I say, damn, I hate Grey. What the? What the? Grey's the most humble person. Oh wait, he's a mouse. Oh, got him. Phobia. That's good actually. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny for you, Cryer. That's a pretty good joke. It's one of your best. Which is ironic. Got him. Yeah, take him to task. Lioness, your opinion doesn't matter to me. It should. It should. My opinion is very important. If I do say so myself, I'm very humble. I'm very humble. And very cool. You goober. There we go. So I know these shadows are so good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate. Is that right? No, this. I gotta bring it down just a little bit more. I prefer Sonic. Sonic? I know, I get the joke, but also, god damn it. How could you prefer Sonic over Shadow? Shadow's the coolest. And not to throw you under the bus, but Miri, you seem like you'd be a Shadow fan. Or a Tails fan, actually, let's be real. Don't take that as an insult. Please don't take that as an insult. I mean that endearingly. But you totally would be. Tails? Yeah, you seem like a Tails fan. Is my fave. Hot ticket to dog! I knew it! I knew it! Freaking. We could do a freaking, like, best friend quiz. And I feel like I'd score 100%. Who's my fave? I don't care. Who gives a shit? Sorry, I didn't mean that. Rouge. No, it's gonna be like Knuckles. Prefer real life hedgehogs. They taste better than fictional ones. Oh my goodness. Gray, that evil laugh is scary. That's my genuine laugh. What do you mean? Fucking Eggman. Eggman's my favorite. I'm an eggy boy. It really is Knuckles. Oh, I knew it. Pachow! the speed at which I said I don't give a shit. Oh my god. Oh, I can't breathe. Give me a moment. My favorite Sonic character is Luigi. No, yours is the fucking crocodile. Knowing you, Cryo, it's probably the crocodilio. I know you well enough. Nerd. No. Oh, no. Poor Rafe. You are a nerd though, because Knuckles is the that's the big nerd one. I don't know. It's like, I just know it, You ask me, "Hey, what's my favorite Sonic character?" And I'll know. I know exactly which one your favorite is. I Oh yeah, I already said it was Biggs the cat. Yeah. You don't count though. Because as you said, we're not close. Knuckles is a meathead, yeah. But that makes you a nerd by comparison. Think about it. Think about it. Use that big nerd brain. Think about it. Yeah. Even though I've never played a single Sonic game, I know everyone's favorite Sonic character. Not a nerd, I'm a geek. Fair enough. Very easy mistake to make. I'm a meathead. True. Nerds are book smart. True. Knuckles very smart, just only when he wears glasses. Yes. And a nerd. Yes. And a. No, never mind. Um, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like I feel like I can pick out things, and I feel like every time I've guessed like Miri things, I've gotten it pretty right. And I don't know if it's because Miri is just kind of an open book. Oh, Hydrate Gang. Um, Kind of just an open book, welcoming kind of person. So it's, what Miri likes is just obvious. Or if it's just because I'm, like a savant when it comes to guessing stuff. I don't give a shit about Rafe. That's such a specific to this stream kind of a clip. It's true, actually. You get them right. Yeah, like I guessed that you liked King of the Hill, and I'd never seen any King of the Hill content. That like or you post anything about King of the Hill. I just knew, like a premonition. So either I'm a savant, but only when it comes to Miri stuff, which is creepy. So I hope it's not that, or Miri's just such an open, welcoming person that it's just obvious that Miri likes what Miri likes. It's one of those things. I'm not a nerd, I'm not a geek or a dork, I'm autistic. Fair. Unfortunately, the sentence is paraphrased, and Gray didn't actually say. And Gray didn't actually say about Rafe. There. I'm not mean to Rafe. Often. I'm not often mean to Rafe. Rafe's my little baby. My little bean. My little rotten soldier. My little ham and jam. My little Sebastian Stan. My little pizza pocket. I don't know. I'm very much a nerd and autistic. Yeah, fair enough. You're not often mean to Rafe. Sounds correct. You're often. You're not often non-mean to Rafe. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit mean. Gotta be mean, treat him keen. Treat him mean, keep him keen. Wow, I'm stupid. Treat him mean, suck a spleen. And a spoon of frosting. Was that your dinner? If so, you're about to get an angry mouse. It's gonna eat more than that. Sebastian Stan was once a cannibal in the movie. Yeah! And he got to eat Daisy Edgar Jones, which is pretty cool. Where's my little hostage situation? What the Oh, gremlin snacking Rafe. I respect. That is, in the wheelhouse for Rafe, actually, now that I think about it. She makes frosting so she can eat it. That's wicked. I respect your mum. Sounds like an awesome person. My dessert, I ate eggs for dins, remember? Just eggs? Practically twins, the lesbian line, and I am. Yeah. You got, I mean, sometimes I get you two mixed up. That's how similar you both are. 4 eggs with chili crisp oil and tortilla. Oh, yeah, no, that sounds great. Never mind. I will not be mad. That's great. That sounds delicioso. As Miri would say, delicioso. Just making up catchphrases for Miri. I'm an asshole. This is the kind of power I have. Lolly flippin' what, mate? That's definitely not a Miri catchphrase. I get that. Sometimes I confuse the hemorrhoids for grey. Damn, that's brutal. Mistaken for hemorrhoids. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, man. That's pretty brutal. To say the least. I had like 3,000 calories of random stuff I stole from my job while working. Joys and terrors of working food service. Yeah. Just get to bring home food sometimes. I had a neighbor who used to bring us, when they worked at Krispy Kreme, they used to bring us donuts, and I was like, and it was like the best. And then eventually they quit and pursued, like, you know, a full time job, and it was like the worst thing ever because we never got donuts. We never got donuts from their actual job in an office. It sucked. Nothing better than random insults. Yeah. What is this emote? It's the general emote. It's freaking weird. I totally agree, but it's what it is. It's one of those like popular streamers who is popular doing a head wiggle, and I don't know who it is. I don't know this person. I'm very uneducated on a lot of Twitch, like famous Twitch streamers. I'll be real. It's funny though. It's a good emote. I want to make foods, but I must sleep 6 a.m. You can make foods. You can make foods. Who's that tiefling? How do I marriage? I thought you wanted Doc. I thought you wanted freaking Dreamlurker. But you want to marry this guy? He's dead next panel. He gets hit by a carpet bomb. A carpet bombing. You want to marry that? You want to marry Rubble? Is this Bob Ross? I have no clue why I'm going through all my emotes. That is Bob Ross, yeah. Oh no, I'm already a widower. Well, yeah. I am joking. I wouldn't just create a character. I wouldn't even create like an NPC just for them to die in the next panel. That's pretty messed up. Oh my god, Miri, that's so messed up. You can mount the horns on your wall? That's so dark. This dude's a person. Oh my goodness. I got a line. I think this is my grandpa. That does look like your grandpa. Grandpappy. Don't tee-hee your way out of this. Don't you tee-hee your way out of this. Sick bastard. See, now everyone sees you for what you are. Evil. Evil Miri Bean. We've actually never met the good Miri Bean. This is just Miri on my shoulder. This is just normal Miri. Because Miri. Evil. And a bean. Anyone ever seen Miri and a can of baked beans in the same place? No, I didn't think so. Because they're both beans. Such a cute little emote. How can I stay mad? How can I stay mad? It's just cute. It's pretty cute too. Oh, thank you, Embers, for the head pats. I appreciate it. Makes my head feel warm. I need that. It's cold. It's cold here. I should do that with, I forgot his name. Who the fuck is our rogue in D&D? I don't know. Jimbus? Jimbly Pimbless? The Bean Miri theory. It's not a theory, it's true. Miri is a bean. A baked bean. Or a Bertie Bott's every flavor bean. Or just a red bean. But is definitely evil. Y'all would believe me if you saw some of the cursed stuff Miri sends me. I'm saying as if I don't send, like, at bet like worse things. Don't forget to pet your VTubers. Thank you, Embers. I appreciate it. It gives me dopamine to continue going. Starts with a C. Cassian, Calypso, Charmander, Cabron, Kamoji. Kamoji. I wish Gray would initiate conversation with me. Tough cookies. I have a memory that whenever I would see a triangle as a kid, I would go, Illuminati confirmed. This might be why I had no friends. Oh. Then I could ignore him for a change. Oh. Kamoji. No! No! Kamoji. The furry from One Piece. Callahan. Oh, yeah. One of them. Kamoji. Yeah. He's a tiefling. Oh, that's cool. That was his mistake. Yeah, that was his mistake. Rough him up. Rough him up, boys. Kamoji takes 14 points of damage in their next combat because of us. Because we declared that they take damage. What? Yeah, make it happen. Big Hero 6. Oh. Oh, I get that. Is that a reference? Yes. Yes. I've not seen Big Hero 6, but I now get that reference. Haven't seen it in ages. I bet. Now here's my prediction. Here's my prediction. I bet Miri freaking loves Big Hero 6. Came asleep. Now, y'all lovely and hilarious. Hey, it's a pleasure. You haven't seen it? It's so good. I haven't seen many movies. I do. Ow! Freaking simpatico with Miri. Miri seems like the kind of person who would like kick their little feet and be like, "Ooh, Big Hero 6 is on the television, on the Canadian tube," and then it's like, "Oh, sorry about that. We've got ourselves a delay in the movie," and then Miri's like, "Fuck," and then yeah, then they watch Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is great. Yeah. I need to catch up. It's on my list to watch. Don't worry. Kamoji takes 69 bludgeoning piercing damage. They call that and it's all true. Yeah, I know. I know Miri. I know Miri. Ask me any Miri question and I can answer you honestly. You hit rural UK. I did, but I had to just I had to do an accent really quickly. What do you expect from me? The dialogue is really cringy, but the messages about grief in it are so good. Ah, that's cool. And if anybody knows me, I love a good depiction of grief in my movies. That's not sarcasm, that's actually true. And the music, ooh. Drive the tractor through the village. Oh, way hey, we's looking for snails. Way hey, we's looking for snails. That's my favorite line in Witcher 3. What's Miri's deepest, darkest secret? I don't know if Miri will want me to tell you, but I do the Baymax fist bump. That's cute. Um, but Miri has been known to kick homeless people. Oh, sorry, you said dirty secret. I thought you said guilty pleasure. Miri says cuss words. Miri never swears, except for when Miri does swear, like that time Miri swore. Linus, you must use the power with great responsibility, which means he immediately doesn't. Yeah. No, I ain't known for being responsible. I'm Grey Mouse. Best I can do is a moment of reprieve and intelligent dialogue. That's the best I can do. No more, no less. Dad. Hello, Rafe. Child. Child. How do I draw a table? What do I look like? Some sort of drawer? Okay, sleep for reals. You all behave. No promises. Cannot make such promises. But I'll try. You draw a table like this. Check this out. Check this out. I'll use this as an example. Hold on. There you go. I'm so tired, my eyelids hurt, and it's only 8:04 p.m. Go to sleep. Enjoy your look, Millie. Kicking homeless people. You mean Tuesday at 3 p.m. activities? No, we can't normalize the abuse of homeless people. What the fuck is this? What do you mean? It's a table. 4 legs? Wait, is that a table or a cat or toilet paper? Does this look like... I forgot for a second about the joke. Is Lioness local? Yeah, Lioness is local. Sort of. To you, perhaps. Not me. If you wanted to draw a puppy, you could have just said, I'm from Sydney, yes. What do you mean? This is a table. Look. Table. Didn't realize, poor thing. Table. Look at him. Table. Who named their dog Table? Melvin. Excuse me, I love Sydney. Sydney's pretty cool. Table. It's a fucking table. How dare you? I said I was your bestie. Oh yeah, I remember. Your Oceania people and your silly fake times. It's 5:06 a.m. Is that a mouse stash? What do you mean? That's not a mouse stash. Am I wearing a mustache? No. Moustache? No. It's a table. You guys being silly sausages over there? Back. There's a table. Table. What does it have a tennis racket tail? Table. Better than a crime racket. It's true. That is true. He's a table. Look at him. Table. Table. How much more obvious can I make it? That's one angry table. He doesn't look very angry. I mean, he's a table. Tables don't have emotion. Tables are not capable. I'm gonna fucking table you. Don't you fuck yourself, table boy. It's a table. Y'all wouldn't know a table if you freaking saw one. Even if it looked like a beaver and then a weird, strange man. You don't know nothing. Have any of you ever seen a table in your lives? You ever gone outside of your bedrooms and seen the dining hall? No, probably not. You haven't even touched grass. You haven't even seen grass. Y'all goobers. With the frig Newton. Oh. That makes me mad. What a terrible pun. I'll bust your table, kind gentleman. No! You're not a kind gentleman. You're a stinky, sausage-looking stinky. Leave Gray's table alone. The poor guy is trying his best. Dang right, Embers, but also you for defending me because I'm angry. Why would I leave the bedroom? Your mama is in there. Hey, don't you disrespect my mama. That makes me sad. I can't be angry when I'm sad. The way you said grass sounds American. Grass? That's how I say grass. Oh, wrong screen. I fixed it. Cry about it. No. You already knew this. I'm your daddy. Don't speak to me like that. I ain't your son. I ain't your child. We ain't friends. We friends. We're friends. Can't believe I distracted myself for that long to just draw a freaking beaver. Beaver dog thing. I'm your daddy. Wow. What do you mean, wow? What do you mean, wow? What do you mean, wow? Wow. Huh? Wow. Wow. Huh? Well, if Rafe is your child and Cry is grandchild, it makes sense. Oh, yeah, I mean, sure. Don't you speak about my mama. Don't you speak about my mama. She's a wonderful lady. How dare. How dare. How dare. How dare. She's a wonderful lady. You silence yourself. I'll cut you down. Highlander style. You and you. Son of a bitch. That's why I married her. I met my bestie's mother before I met him because I met him online. Oh, that's cute. Son of a bitch. Nah. Everyone's father is a mother for G. That's true. That is true. You got me there. You got me there. Cool. Emma's got a point though. That is true. That is true. Fudger. I knew what you meant. Not a mother fudgy. That's true. Unless some of them are mother fudgies. One's for sure. Winku. Oh wait. Not people who have gay dads. True. Also a good point. Bunch of fabulous points from a bunch of fabulous people. All right, let's move on to her highlights. Or maybe details. I might go back to doing details how I was doing them before, with additional highlights thrown in. Because I'm not a massive fan of the highlights that I did in the previous one. So I'm gonna not change it up, gonna return to previous. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm exhausted, gonna go sleepy now. Have a lovely rest of your stream. Sleep well! It's been lovely to have you, and I appreciate you sticking around for as long as you did, but yeah, go take care of yourself, go sleep well. I'll see you when I see you next, Lioness. And people who were born from IVF and donation just enjoy making gross oversimplifications and spreading misinformation on the internet. What? That took a turn. That took a turn I wasn't expecting. I loved it. It's good stuff. I called Gray's mother missing. No! Okay, Gray drew a picture. Nice. But I think it was to spite you. It was to spite me? Did you post it anywhere? Did you post it in the Discord? Oh, yes, you did. Just now. Yippee! Looks great. What's this? What is this? Inform me. Inform me of what you have drawn. Give me the rationale. What is it? What is it? Your little wonderful artistic grub. You kept refusing to give me steak. I'm eating steak. Not on my watch! Raw, the worst part. Oh, looks like a table. Got him. No child of mine will be eating steak. You know what's at stake? Does that look like anything? I mean, looks kind of like something. Put a table there, but yeah, I did like a crap job. No, I feel like I did a crap job. No, it looks great. Screw your doubts. If you doubt yourself around me, I'm gonna undoubt you right back. You're the best. You did great. You did great, kiddo. Be proud. Stand proud. You are strong. My dad didn't give me any good advice. Damn. Is that why you're asking how to draw a table? Ah, it all makes sense now. That's why it was so suspicious. That's why it was so auspiciously suspicious. Now I understand. One more point. What? Gray stinks. Damn it! I wish he would draw a bath every now and then. I had a shower today. I had a shower today because I was stinky, but not because I was just living in my own stink, but because I went for a 3K run. Because I'm going for a 12K run in the future. That's in a bath, dingus. I love that Cryo just like jumped from being Cryo to being actually supportive as well. Yuga Bean. That's a long run. Thank you. I do what I can. Well, I also ran 1.5 Ks this morning. Let me explain. Ooh, Why do you use cats as toilet paper when you're at other people's houses? Okay, let me hold on. Let me explain. Let me gray explain. Gonna pause this and come back to it. I don't care about your 1.5k. Damn it! I want someone to care. Cause I care. Eh. No, don't eh. I care. Alright. So as always, I gotta draw me first. In Gray explains about me. I gotta draw me first. 1.5 run, that's easy work, says the woman who hasn't run in over a decade. I mean, it is easy work, and that's kind of the point, is that I need for it to be easy, like easy work, because otherwise 12Ks is going to be a nightmare. I need to be able to run like at least 5Ks without getting like absolutely exhausted. So I'm starting out by running 1K and slowly like adding 1K to each week that I'm training up until the day I run the actual 12Ks. And that's to prepare me for the 12Ks. Cuz yeah, I got to be able to run 5Ks like without dying essentially. Speaking of workouts, I'd be lucky if my knees didn't give out at 0.5K. Oh, that's rough. The running the running grade does is in his pants. What? I don't think I could do 5Ks at the moment. That's fair. 5Ks is tough. Like 5Ks is crazy tough. You know, and that's why it's not easy. So I'm not having an easy time with it. I'm still on the 1K right now. Next week is 2, but we're getting there. But I did photos and measurements today. Oh, nice. I bought one of those weird Pilates boards because some of the stuff you can do in those boards looks like sciatica relief stretches. Oh, that's cool. Can walk 20K no problem, but getting the pace up is the hard part for me. I totally agree. It is pretty tough to get that pace up. Uh, it'll be in tomorrow. Cool. And everything was down except my arms. Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's good. Sciatica. I don't give a shit. I said what I said. Sciatica. You fucking idiot. I don't know fancy medical phrases. I don't believe. Alright. Sometimes after work, I feel absolutely thrashed. So there's hoping that it does something. That'd be good, yeah. Because if Tom Hardy can't do anything about his sciatica with all the money he surely has, then what hope is there for me? Oh, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully the key is consistency. Yes. I mean something that'll help my pinched nerve in my upper back. Oof. Yeah, that's gotta be rough too. Damn. That's unfortunate. Then, as you can see over here, uh, And then it's between the scapula and lower ribs. Oh, that's not fun. God, got it. What kind of Pikachu beaver dog cat is that? There you go. And do I need to say anything more? Do I need to explain it to any more to you dummies? And do you have a stretching routine about 3 minutes? And since doing it, I haven't had any shoulder issues. Ooh, that's good to know. Send it to me with video. Uh, Use a band and can put it on the stretches on the wall. Hey M3, how you doing? It's lovely to see you. How you been? It's lower cervical, upper thoracic. Somewhere in there. Ah. Doing okay. How's you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just explaining to chat why I use the cat as toilet paper. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I did not actually use a cat as toilet paper. I feel like I need to defend my honor a little bit. Or just protect my image. You did what? Hello. No, presently. Don't come in here in this moment exactly. Oh my god. Hello, presently. Likely story. No, how could presently not believe me? No. Kind of excited about it coming in because even with the stretches aside, it looks kind of fun. Hey, nice. That's fun. Go pop that up there. Pop that up there. If that doesn't explain it, there's nothing I can do for you. This doesn't explain it. Nothing will. Hey, M3. You did what? I did nothing. I'm innocent. I'm an innocent boy. Innocent little man. I did no such thing. Certainly did not wipe my ass with a cat. That just seems so not only unsanitary and mentally disturbed, but also so weird. You can share the photos in the Discord. I think I have photos. Hopefully, not of me wiping my ass with a cat, because those don't exist. But yes, please do. You oiled up and naked? Because if so, then if not, then I don't want them. I don't know why I said that, but I did. So hey, we're here. Oh no! What? You are in it. What? I hate the regulars feature on Mix It Up because it's not true. It judges regular based on some sort of obscure criteria. I feel because that's so messed up. You are a regular, Embers. Don't feel bad. You're not a man though. Story falling apart. Oh no! You've seen through my web of lies. Oh no! Well, I guess I'll post my apology video later. Nah.
A perfectly seared steak with a glass
Oh,
of Merlot. Not the cheap stuff either.
well, he would ask for that. You would ask for that. You would ask for that, Dream Lurker. You sick bastard. That some of that I can do. I actually have an aged Merlot here. So that I can do. It's gonna cost you though. It's gonna cost you. The steak I can't do though, because we don't do steak here. We're a cafe. We're a cafe. We don't do steak. You should know that, Dream Lurker, having maybe run a cafe in his lifetime. Nice. Yes, the lurker. He's here. He been lurking. Jimmy! How you doing? Lovely to see you, Jimmy. Gonna erase that line, because it doesn't make sense. Not for me, anyway. Not for the way I draw stuff. Just popping my head around. I'm working, fair enough. I hope it's productive work. Hope work is productive and eventful, but not too busy. Sketching a bunch of pages. Nice! Why can't cafes have steak? My cafe doesn't have steak. I've never been to a cafe that has steak. That being said, I actually feel like I'm lying because I have been to a cafe that has steak. So maybe we'll get steak. We'll get steak one day. But you ever tried to catch a cow on a moving train? It's very hard. Busy's my middle name right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But then also glad to hear that, there's stuff going on. I know. Oh, on that same note, I need the link to that clip again. Which clip? Which clip? Catch a train on a moving cow. Yeah. Very hard to catch a train on a moving cow. It's very hard. What a complicated web I weave with words. Oh, until they give me back my life? I don't give a shit about Rafe. It should be in my clips now. If you go clips, recent clips, it should be like one of the top ones because it happened today. Yep, found it. I already sent my friend. Give me back my life. I don't need it again. Fair. You have an issue with the Discord? Oh no. Is the link expired? If so, I will send a new link. Why am I not allowed to spread misinformation? Don't spread misinformation. Don't spread misinformation. That's not good. Read the rules. Obey them. You goob. I don't like breaking rules. Well, then don't break them. Because that's my wife and Grace mother, yes. But misinformation is fun. Don't enjoy spreading misinformation. That's my mother. I don't like breaking rules, so just get rid of the rules for me. No, we're not getting rid of the rules for you. You may be special, but you're not that special. And as established, I don't care for you. I do not care for you. As a thing. I did share a bunch of photos of me stretching. Nice, I'll check them out. I'll check them out in a bit. I must head to bed because I have to get up early. It was lovely to pop in for a sec. It's lovely to see you presently. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. Sleep well. It's been lovely to have you. My mum told me I'm special. Well, I don't know you, mum. So, you're just gonna have to deal. My house, my rules. My soup, my rules. Don't listen to Cryo. Cryo's not the lord of this house. Not the lord of this domain. I'm the lord of this domain. I'm in charge. Boyle. Good night. I am. No, you're not. You're a little grub. You're a little grub. To me, you're just a little grub. Cryo ban Mr. Strimmer. He's tried. He's tried already. No joke, he's already tried. He has already made an attempt to do that. I'm tried. I tried. Yeah, dang right you tried. You know what you should try next? Not being stupid. Ah-ha-ha! Ah-ha-ha! It said you cannot ban the broadcaster. If you did, I'd actually be really angry with you, because that'd be so rude. Make me editor. No. No, now that I know your plans, absolutely not. Maybe you did already. Don't do it. Don't you do it. I can find out by raiding out. Don't do that. That has to be some kind of phobic of Twitch. Do not let mods ban the streamer. Yeah. No, that would be insane. Don't you raid out, Cryo. That would be massively annoying. If possible. I can also change the stream title if I'm the editor. Well, don't do that either. That has to be some. I'm still first grade. Made my name purple on Discord. Well, that's not my fault. That's because you're a subscriber. You gotta get over that because you're a subscriber. I stand banning him. Don't do that. I'm not gonna check, but I am curious. I mean, if you can change the title, I don't think I made you editor. Is the only thing. I've made you a mod, but I've not made you an editor. I trust you, but I don't trust you that much. That's two. Just ban Grey on every other channel you mod for. No, don't do that. That'd be what? Giggles. That's it. Don't know the prompts for title editing. Good. Neither do I. Yeah, he's modding like 18 channels. He's very busy. He's only really expected to do anything here. That's why he's so resentful. That angle is still pretty wrong. Almost need to be like that. Like more drastic, more dramatic. A handful with like 15k. Yeah. They didn't do anything anyway. That's also true, yeah. I modded in like 4 and 2 of them were based on coin flips. That's cool. Look, if you want me to open mod applications, I'll open mod applications, but I don't trust any of you, so. I don't trust any of you because you all got villainous intentions. Of all of you that I know, I think the only person I would consider making a mod is probably Miri. Don't take don't take that personally. Is that hole so I can twirl this weapon? What? Twirl his weapon? What? They mod me because I like my humor and stuff. Oh, we got raided by Zariaka. I almost said Zariaka. Hello, Zariaka. Zombie Slayer. Hello, hello. Let me give you a shout out. Zariaka. Let me give you a shout out. Zariaka. Welcome in. Welcome to the soup. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you again. I can unironically apply for mod. I will do nothing. Well, then you can't get mod. I'll open. Can I ironically apply for mod? Yeah, I'll open mod applications. I might need another mod in the coming future. Like, so genuinely, maybe. You can apply, but you have to have a resume. You have to apply seriously. And by seriously, I mean I need a resume. How you doing, Zareka? I might quickly go grab some water in a second, but not before I have greeted the lovely, lovely raiders. You can apply ironically, but you have to take it seriously, you know? He's gonna make a goofy sweet baby Ray for resume? That'll do. That'll do. I'll give you my actual resume what I use when applying for jobs IRL. I'll take it. I'll take it. Good doing this half-assed Metal Gear marathon. Nice! How's it going? That sounds like fun. I hope you are having a good time. Hey, maybe Div. How you doing? Welcome in. Get some soup and get comfy. I skipped Phantom Pain and Metal Gear 2 because they're actually kind of bad. You don't like Phantom Pain? Oh no. Not me. We never lost control. No, that's fair enough. Maybe a 14-page PowerPoint that ends up just being a bunch of pictures of people petting cats I found on Google. I'll take it. I'll take it. You're very welcome, maybe Div. It has contact information, so don't dox me. I would never dox anyone. I would feel awful if I accidentally did it. So if I did it on purpose, I would feel like I'd been corrupted. And I would not be the person I am. The gameplay, fantastic. Oh, the narrative. Oh my god, yeah, I completely agree. Zarayaka. Yeah. The narrative is bollocks. It's straight bollocks. Story unfinished and padded out so much. Oh god yeah. No, I completely agree. It's so much. It's definitely a lot of wasted potential. I can definitely agree with you, and I'm not gonna be biased just because I enjoy the game. Because I completely agree. And it's for me, it's one of those games that's like gameplay wise, I do keep coming back to, but only for the gameplay. The story I forget about. I had fun on Metal Gear Solid 2, but not with the story. I just liked messing around and killing Raiden. That's fair. Bollocks. The writers even said, yeah, you won't know what's real and what's not. That is a bad sign, actually, yeah. Alright, buddy, gonna head off. Fair enough. Sleep well. Sleep well, you grub. We're probably gonna... Oh. I was gonna say we're probably gonna end it soon. But we've still got a little bit to go. So, I'll see y'all. I'll see you, Cryo, when I see you next. Give Rafe this tub of ice cream and sprinkles. No! Not before they've had their supper. Most of the story is in cassettes, and then most of the cassettes are hallucinations. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's a mess. It's totally a mess. Like, I can completely agree with you. It is a real mess, and I think people do a lot of, like, Kojima meat writing a lot of the time, and, like, I like Kojima, but I feel like he does get it easy a lot of the time. People are very forgiving of his narratives. Joke's on you, I plan on surviving my night's rest. Well, we'll see about that. How many times do I have to tell you, old man? I ate my supper already. Why are you calling me old man? First of all, I'm not old. Second of all, I'm no man. I'm a mouse. Kojima is very lazy with names too. Oh, god, yeah. God, yeah. Big boss. Scar-lipped. Assless chaps. Old mouse. Sorry, I'm not old. I am a mouse. But I've learned that most of whatever happens after Peace Walker is kind of a plan of Big Boss, who is weirdly corrupted. Yeah. Like the last cassettes you get has the same name as the name of the operation in the first Metal Gear. Yeah. Middle-aged mouse. I'm not middle-aged. I'm a young mouse. When you became my dad, you became old to me indefinitely. Oh, that's fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. I can forgive. Can forgive. This time. This time. Oh, shaking my little mouse fist. Also, most Metal Gear are made by Big Boss or group that he commands. The Metal Gears, yes. The Diamond Dogs. In terms of lifespan of mice, you are ancient. Damn, you got a good point there, though. I am ancient. But I'm not ancient for mouse years. I'm ancient for man years, too. I am an ancient of the lands of ancient times. Oh, that's a rough. This is a rough rendering. And in my head, I will just think of Metal Gear Solid 5 as the filler episode where they just train Snake. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's a reasonable way of looking at it, honestly. And as far as filler episodes go, gameplay's good. Gameplay's pretty good. And that, for me, is enough. That's enough for me. Because, like, I enjoy Fallout 4, but for gameplay, not for the story. Because the story is naff, to say the least. Oh, that's a little bit out of the way. Oh, no. Damn it. Oh, actually, just do that. Because there's a lot of evidence that even Skullface is made by Big Boss. Skullface is made by Big Boss, but he's Troy Baker. No, that's cool. I'll take a training montage filler episode over a beach episode. Oh, 100%. And everything that happens in Metal Gear Solid 5 is 99% inconvenience to Snake. Oh god, yeah, it's all inconvenience. I would agree. It's brutally inconvenient for Snake. Now. Oh, stretching my neck. Neck, back, poo poo, butt crack. Oi! What? What? What are you oying me about? Oh, self-care? Oh, excellent. They try and make it like saving the world, but it's all actually just about bullying Snake a little bit, yeah. But I don't mind that. I don't mind a little bit of bullying Snake. I will quickly save. I'll take a moment. I'll stretch. I'm gonna stand up and grab my water bottle because that's currently not in my office. Oh, it is. It's right here. It's behind me. Ah! He's right behind me, isn't he? I'm back. You're gonna go do your post-stream stuff? Fair enough. Have a solid look. Enjoy your post-stream stuff. Take care of yourself, and thank you again so much for the raid. It's lovely to see you. Take care of yourself. I'll see you when I see you next. Pew pew. Pew pew. Get a little pew pew from me for no particular reason. Oh, that's too much. There we go. There we go. And we have ourselves some beautiful hair highlights. I'm quite a fan of the random and assorted grey noises. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Someone's got to be. And just, you got to make noises every now and then. You got to make a few noises, Lets people know that you're still there. Keeps people in the know, as it were. Little screams and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. I do that. Just generally. Out and about. I might make a little noise. You hate Tekken? That's fair. I've never played Tekken. I was gonna compete in like a Tekken tournament with a friend once, and then I never went. So I have no opinions on Tekken. Don't bother. Don't brother. Okay, fair. Then I won't. Oh, hydrate. Save your sanity. Fair. Alright, that's good advice. I'm not good at fighting games. I'm not good at most games, but I'm not good at fighting games. So, I think that's probably for the best if I just avoid it. Avoid Tekken and fighting games like the plague. I appreciate. What do you dislike most about fighting games, if I may ask? If I may be so bold as to ask. I've never been a fan of fighting games of any description. That's fair. I like Yakuza, but that's barely a fighting game. I don't think it counts. It's a game where you fight, but it's not really a fighting game. Grew up with it. Oh, so your sanity um has been besmirched ever since. It's a fighting soap opera, which is 10 out of 10. Yes, agreed, agreed. You know me. I love me some Yakuza. You'll never hear a bad word out of my mouth about Yakuza. I love that game. Right, yeah. Yeah. That's our belief here, that Yakuza is a fighting soap opera. It's an interactive cutscene with fighting segments. That I also actually agree with, yeah. You, I have you and M3 to blame for getting obsessed with Yakuza. Well, I have Miri and Loki to blame for getting obsessed with Claire Obscure. So we don't get to be happy. We don't get to be happy. We get to be obsessed with video games. And hey, that's pretty good. Because, Rafe, you could be obsessed with a wrinkly old man who controls time. Oh, wait. I love Claire Obscure. Me too. I'm playing it. I'm currently playing it now on Thursdays. I'm streaming it on Thursdays. I need to boot up my new game plus. Ooh, good luck. I told Gray I didn't think I'd like it, so naturally he kept playing it, and he's too engaging to just walk away from his stream. I love that that's a compliment, but it feels like I'm being blamed for something. I feel like I'm being like ruthlessly blamed, but it is a compliment as well. So it's like I don't know how to feel. Why can't it be both? Good point. Good point. But now you're playing Kiwami and having a wonderful time, from what I've heard. Porque nos los dos. Yeah, exactly. I'm playing Yakuza 0 and Like a Dragon. Oh, not Kiwami, sorry. Oh my goodness. Like a Dragon. Sorry, Kiwami's the next one that I need to play, I think. My apologies. I did not mean to besmirch your good name. Does he not have... He doesn't have shadows. I forgot to give Ratchet shadows. I was so worried the fighting would be difficult, but I'm actually into it so far. Yeah. I feel like the Yakuza games have very approachable fighting mechanics and very unapproachable dancing mechanics. And then also very approachable, but then also kind of unapproachable power cut mechanics. I would love a second game that's just Expedition 33, like the exact same, but also not, if that makes sense. Kind of. So, like, if I can try and get that straight. Um, so like just more expeditioning, but maybe with a but with the story not being too changed. Question mark. Oh, the unavoidable karaoke was physically painful though. Oh, that kind of rhythm stuff I'm terrible at, so I totally get it. Um, but it can be fun. Like I can also admit it can be fun from time to time. My brother loves that stuff. He's like a karaoke master on Yakuza. They call him Kiryu, the karaoke master. But I don't like being forced to do it as well. So I just realized this is going to be a little bit more like that. More, I wish I could play it for the first time again. Oh, okay, yeah, fair. Since that's not an option, I would love a perfectly executed sequel, but unfortunately, the writers made sure to wrap up the story very nicely. Yes. Yeah, I've heard that. Um, yeah, it's brutal, but it's also one of those things where it's like, if that's all it's gonna be, then that's all it's gonna be, and I'm content with that. Like, Disco Elysium is never gonna have a sequel that I'm gonna recognize, because the game, like the studio kicked out the developers and basically stole Disco Elysium from them. So to me, even if they released a sequel, if Zwaum released a sequel, I wouldn't acknowledge it as a sequel. And they haven't so far because they know they'll never get the same effective story that the original got because the creators aren't there. But if they ever did release it, I would never recognize it as Disco Elysium 2. I feel that way about Taz Balance. I wish I could hear it for the first time again. Ah, fair. Oh, the Adventure Zone, yeah. Yeah, fair. How much time do we got? We got about almost 20 minutes. Cool. Just keeping an eye on the time. Oh, actually. There should be shadows for that. There's so many games I wish I could play for the first time again. Oh, me too. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 1. Actually, a lot of these Assassin's Creed games I would actually love to play again for the first time. But I also feel like sometimes it's that we were, it was just the right time to play certain games for the first time. Final Fantasy 9, fair. Never played a Final Fantasy game other than I've come up with a new recipe, but I didn't finish that one, so it doesn't really count. Um, I want to say Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7, 8, but at the same time, I don't want to have my heart ripped out over her again. Fair enough. Okay, because I can't think of any light that would be shown in this, other than I guess the details of this particular blade. So we'll go with the light. Oh, we won't go with the light first, actually. I need to put something very specific into this. And my top three would be Undertale, Life is Strange, and Expedition 33. All games that were very impactful in both story and soundtrack. I did love Life is Strange. I've not played Undertale, but I do know of it. Watched plenty of playthroughs and seen plenty of people love the game. There you go. Get a slight glimpse at the blade. This fascinating looking blade. Who knows what it could be? This guy seems dangereux. Oh, I remember what I forgot to add. The mask. Yeah, the mask for his back. Just gonna make a separate layer. And then I draw it. Gonna do a quick cheaty way of doing this. Oh, hold on. Need to bring back the opacity. Draw it in the beloved Grubbo style. Is it weird? Is it a weird thought for the older games? Wondering how I'd react to things I'd loved for 25 years, but if I played again, I would still love it. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's normal. I think nostalgia does a lot of the heavy lifting for sure, and sometimes games are not how we, perceive them in our memories. But I get that. There we go. Then gonna call him Bunny Boy Byron. Why Byron? Is it a reference that I'm just not getting? Is this a reference I'm not getting? Probably. No, it just started with a B. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You know what? You do you. Go. completely forgot about it for like a second time, which I find hilarious. Nostalgia does crazy things for so many aspects of older video games, but my favorite one is the video game quality. Like, I remember so many old games being damn near photorealistic. When I look back at them, it's just jarring just to see how bad they truly are. Yeah, no, I agree completely. Nostalgia is really good at kind of doing a lot of that heavy lifting for, yeah, image quality, things like that. Because, yeah, our imaginations were had less context, so we see that as being like, oh yeah, it's this is the perfect. This was like, yeah, this was it. Yeah, there we go. We got the bunny mask now. The remastered Final Fantasy VIII kills me every time. Oh, good or bad kills. The difference between Squall's face. Oh, bad kills. I think. I think. I suspect. No, it's just funny. Oh, okay. Then I like to think good, good kills. All right, we're gonna get started on this big, complicated panel. I don't think we're gonna get very far, but that is okay because we didn't come all this way to get far. Came all this way to draw. Have fun. Hiccup. I felt like I was gonna hiccup and then I didn't, so I just thought I'd say hiccup anyway. Oh shit, I hit the line. Nah. And this is a very line heavy illustration, so it took a moment to load. And we're kind of back to focusing on Ratchet, which is fun. I do like my time away, but I do like to return to Ratchet eventually. But also back then you were so used to it that the concept of what they were going for was easy to process. Yeah, yeah. No, you kind of your brain did a lot of like the heavy lifting of or at least your expectation kind of led you in a certain way. And so you could forgive the low graphics a little bit just because, you've not seen anything like it up until then. So yeah, you were willing to forgive. I mean, they were better when that's a sign of a good vacation when you had a good time but you were ready to go back. Yeah. I mean, they were better than what I'd seen before. Oh yeah, for sure. Also, the smooth scene transitions still hold up. Yeah. Yeah. What are these gonna be? These are gonna be potatoes, I think. Let's give these potatoes. It's oh my goodness, guys. It's it's the Myberry cameo. It's Potato My. It's Potato My. No, this isn't where we get that cameo. I have a question for your comic making process. Do you write out the general story before you start a page or character or chapter or unit of the book? Or do you just know what's happening and what it looks like? That's a great question. The answer to that is that it's a little bit of both. So I know exactly what's going to happen in the comic. So I have a full mental picture of what's going to happen in the comic, but I have written out a good portion of it. In that, I've written out the broadest kind of outline of the entire series from this series, from Ratchet and the Beanstalk Brigade, this series, to the two spin offs that all kind of interlink with each other. Um, and then at the beginning of every single chapter, because I've written out a manuscript which goes into more literary detail of what happens in each chapter up to a certain point, so I haven't written it for a while, but it goes up to at least up to halfway through the first volume. And then because I wrote that maybe 3 years ago, I go back and each chapter I rewrite each of the comic chapters with all the new information that I have and the new information that I've written, if that makes sense. And is this the right page? I will see. From there, I kind of, yeah, I will rewrite the comic maybe at least once before illustrating on it. And from there, then I go back, well, I go through the comic and illustrate it out, but with the addition that I will rewrite the manuscript while I'm working on the illustration, because sometimes I will want to make the dialogue a little bit more fluid depending on changes and alterations I've made through the illustration aspect of the comic itself. So yeah. It's so each chapter is written out, but I know broadly in broad strokes what is happening or what is going to happen. So basically, when I sit down to write each chapter before I illustrate on it. I know that, like, oh, this has to happen, A has to reach B, these kinds of things, and then additional things in between may be added or removed depending on fluidity of the story. And then, especially with stuff like bridging chapters, I make an active effort to make sure that maybe if there are bridging chapters like this chapter in particular is more character goes from A to B, and so during this I'm like, what kind of things can I establish earlier or early now that we are here in Timberstone? What can I establish here? And some of the stuff that will happen in this chapter is kind of a means to establish story aspects that will be more important later on. But my general rule is a rule of three. So you will see three instances of something before it has broader thematic meaning. Usually, some things don't need it, but like most of the time, it will. Sometimes it will be necessary, if you know what I mean. It's crazy because you'd go from controlling him Squall to being in a video sequence, and it was so seamless. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I get you. I get where you're coming from. But yeah, that's kind of my comic process. Is that because I also want to make an active effort to make sure the writing is good, and or at least honest to what the story I want to tell. I will go back and redo it a few times over, until I'm happy with it. And then even once I am happy with it, I'll probably redo it again at some point because I've had an idea that I really like, and I'm like, how do I introduce that or build more into that or into these ideas? Because like there are some ideas that didn't exist until I started illustrating on it, and I feel like if I'd stayed loyal to my original writing of it, then we'd miss out on so many more fascinating new additions. Thanks for the behind the scenes of your writing and illustration process. It's really fucking interesting how your mind is just able to do that. Like as a thing as well. I used to do D&D. I used to be a DM for like 8 years. So for a really long time, and I thrive on improv, and but not like just improv of like conversation, but improv of story. And so a lot of this stuff is like improv that I've given more time to germinate. And like stuff that I can talk about is that as a little behind the scenes aspect, Armella. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of a behind the scenes thing to explain because this story has built up over maybe 3 or 4 years. But Armella, this character, she went through multiple different changes, and she's been an original character from a different storyline that was added into this because it fit. So her and the Dream Lurker used to have a connection. Um, in my original draft for Ratchet and the Beanstalk Brigade, her and the Dream Lurker used to be lovers. Since then, they have been separated and changed around so much that Armella now has no connection to the Dream Lurker. But they kind of came from the same. They came from the same draft, and then from there, I was like, "Oh, Armella is a really cool character. I really like her. I'm gonna move her and shift her to somewhere else." Or in fleshing out her character, I found that I wasn't doing I wasn't doing a good service to her, and so a big part of the alteration process for me was how does the story serve my characters, and oh, pardon me, one of them being Armella. I worried that I didn't like the idea of having a character like Armella be, because her original storyline was that she was obsessed with the Dream Lurker because he had disappeared, and she wanted him back. And I was like, no, I don't like the idea of a character that kind of lives to, especially a female character that lives to serve a man. That kind of felt icky at the time. And it's like stories like that, those are fine and allowed and all that kind of jazz, but I didn't like it at the time, so I shifted it around, moved it around, and changed it. And now she's kind of, and I like the idea of making her her own character as well. I thought that was important. This needs to be a little bit darker. There we go. Yeah, that's a behind the scenes because it's not going to come to fruition because now they are not even linked. I know it's a skill that can be honed, but creative writing and improv or of any description are so far out of my grasp that it's really sick to see how other people's minds work. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to know other people's processes. I've done that before, did a bit of work and added a character that I liked too much and didn't like the place they were, so they were put, so I just moved them elsewhere. Yeah, sometimes that does happen. Like it's not it's not too many of my characters. Well, there are a few characters who are like that, who I've just kind of shifted and moved, essentially. Because they worked better elsewhere. And I can't say too much without spoiling stuff, so I'm not gonna say too much. But just know that there are other characters who I've been like, oh yeah, like this character would be awesome here. Then I've realized, oh no, you know what? Never mind. I'd prefer them to be here, and it's a totally normal part of the writing process. They're usually side characters who become side characters in a different setting. Yeah, yeah, I like that. It happens. It happens. I like the idea of. Sometimes I really like the idea of having, you know, a character who is like, oh, who's like this, or whatever. And then I'm like, actually, they'd be so much better here. And then I've shifted them around. Like, Armella and Ratchet in the original story um, eventually become enemies because Armella essentially uses Ratchet to get to the Lurker. And so to Ratchet, no, to Armella, Ratchet is just a tool. a tool to be used and exploited, essentially. And it's like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I like Carmella too much, so shift her around, change her up. She wasn't as muscle bound in the original draft and things like that. Characters like Dogen, he used to be a battlefield medic, so he was a medic who used to like heal people in the battlefield, and that's where he originally found Ratchet. Where Ratchet had been injured or had been left for dead, essentially as a baby and stuff like that. I was like, nope, I don't like this, and moved it on. I also have a random background character who's in multiple different books. His name is Terrell, and eventually he got his own book. Yeah, nice. I like that. Oh shoot! I just realized the time. We gotta get moving, cause I gotta go to bed to go to work. Yeah, we should probably finish up, cause I just realized. But yeah, and I've got no problem spilling these secrets because essentially they are not canon anymore. They used to be. They used to be canon. They're not anymore. So I ain't got no problem spilling secrets. He's looking for his soulmate, but not. It's not meant to be in a romantic sense. Oh, interesting. File export JPEG. Like the creator of Pinocchio, JPEGO. JPEGO. What a sneaky sod. Oh, get up. Stretch your leggles. Man, what a perfect time too. Just gonna quickly check my mix it up. I don't see a Luna in chat, which means I am clear and free to raid out. I'm pretty sure as well that Luna's usually live for another like 30 minutes, give or take. But we aren't raiding to Luna tonight because, you know, we've raided to Luna last night, so we gotta give her a break. Give her a break from our shenanigans. Because we're shenaniganful. Now, copy the link. It's been a while since we've seen Suited. We could always raid to Suited. Give you the raid message. If y'all want to raid, you can use one of these two raid messages. I have updated it as of recently. Y'all should be proud of me. I actually made an effort. Yeah! They're both from the same universe, and one of them bounced to another realm altogether, and Terrell has to find them. And when he finally does, he ends up falling in love with them. Lovely. How sweet. Now, let's raid. Let's make like a grade and raid. Now, recommendations are always welcome, but while we do that, I'm going to quickly have a cheeky peek and see who's live. But the other one keeps getting reborn, and Terrell doesn't know how to do that. Ah, okay, that's brutal. Okay. Who do we got? We got Steven, we got Pantoufles. We got Zell, who's playing Final Fantasy 14. Once he figures it out, they continue to die and be reborn, and they always find each other. That's cute. Shufi, Squishy, Bee, Orangy-kun, Crafty Jellyfish. Oh, Liam is playing Animal Crossing. I almost said Assassin's Creed because I saw AC. Tearful, Suited. Shaggedy, Giggles. What? Giggles is playing Peak with other people? Oh my god! Get the heck out of here. Okay. Aopa. Lumen. Turn-based Dave. Simon. Chokiko. And kebabs for lunch. Ooh, nice. We got a lot of options tonight. I'm almost tempted to raid into Giggles to sound shocked and horrified. And we talked too much about Giggles not to raid them today. Yes, I'm going to be shocked. Let's all be shocked and horrified that they're playing Peak without us. Sound good? Sound good. Yes, let's go. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be back live again tomorrow. We will be playing some Spiritfarer on Wednesday now, because we want to save a little bit extra time for Expedition 33. So until then, see y'all later. Be the rainbow in somebody else's day. And now get out of here, you silly goobers.